There's a whole lot of drama in the LBC. And by the LBC, I mean the community of millennial people that are now IT specialists who used to listen to Linkin Park. That's right. We're talking about Linkin Park's new singer. I have seen nothing but this since it was announced. I've watched a few videos, but I cannot watch those music news related videos where the dude literally sounds like a news anchor. If you're going to report on music news, don't sound like Channel 15 local news. I'm not going to watch your content on music. At least have a personality. Music is not the news. People will be like, today, Linkin Park's new singer, they announced, blah, blah. Dude, I don't want to hear that. So today you're going to get in-depth live reaction of Linkin Park's new singer and my thoughts, which are indisputably more correct than anybody else's in the music industry on this whole situation. And we're going to be delving into this together because I haven't really looked into this. Because honestly, I'm not a huge Linkin Park fan. I was until maybe I was like 15 years old and my taste in music got way heavier and Linkin Park went out the window. But they're still sick. Chester obviously was the sickest. And I'm going to be biased on this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be really biased on this because Chester was sick and the rest of the band is cool, but to me, Chester, especially live, like that one scream in the one song, I don't even know what it is, but we all know it. He screams like for 30 seconds, so sick. But here you go. Here's my thoughts. I don't really know what to think about it. I kind of do know what to think about it, but you can stay to the end of the video to see my final thoughts on this. This is from the BBC. Last week, the rock band Linkin Park announced their return 7 years after Chester's unfortunate passing. They were one of the most successful acts of the 2000s with hits like Numb and In the End that fused aggressive metal riffs to hip-hop beats. For the return, they were joined by two new members, drummer Colin Britton and singer Emily Armstrong. The guitar player is not the same either. But no sooner, had the announcement made that a torrent of criticism emerged over Armstrong's alleged ties to the Church of Scientology. I didn't know anything about any of this. So we got some wild claims from the BBC. The guitar player, I cannot remember his name, but he's not involved. The ones that wear the headphones live. So that's from the BBC. And then to add to this drama, late Linkin Park singer's son slams dad's replacement over Scientology. Erased my father's legacy. Jamie Bennington, the son of late Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington, has slammed the band's decision to bring in Emily Armstrong as the new vocalist. Claimed Linkin Park co-founder Mike Shinoda had quietly erased my father's life and legacy in real time during International Unalive Prevention Month. Whew, that's savage. And then he goes to complain about all the things accused and alleged against the lady, Mrs. Emily Armstrong. So as we can see, there is beef. Apparently there was before they announced her being the new singer, they randomly put up a countdown timer on their website, and then everyone was freaking out. And then when the countdown ended, it restarted randomly. So everybody was confused. And then I think the next day they released all this and did a little live stream. So yeah, there's a lot of beef. Everybody's up in arms. So most of the comments that I've seen on videos regarding this have been really negative, and we'll definitely look at some of those comments. But first, we're going to react. I'm going to react to one of the live songs they did, and I'm going to react to the classic Linkin Park song, Bleed It Out. Let me see. This is from YouTube. I don't know where this was at. It just says Linkin Park, Bleed It Out, new singer Emily Armstrong. I don't know the location, but here we go.
Let's turn this into a party. Let's turn it into a real fucking party with this one, all right?
I don't know about that. Seems a little forced. He's probably really nervous, though. We got to remember this is probably incredibly nerve-wracking for her. So I'm going to try not... Y'all, I'm a troll, and I got to laugh at other people's expense because they laugh at mine. So we are going to troll. If you're going to get your feelings hurt, I'm going to make fun of her. But I'm going to say right now, this is probably incredibly nerve-wracking. It's probably the biggest gig of her life. So we get it. It's a big deal.
Come on!
Come on.
Let's have some fun. Yep.
Yep.
You guys are ready for this, right? Look at you.
Yeah, that's not the OG guitar player.
My battery somewhere.
Sounds like Linkin Park. Okay, already, she kind of already, I don't know. She sounds more of a man than Chester did. Drums sound weak. Kind of sounds like a tribute band. Yeah, he doesn't have the same feel as the other drummer. Hate the snare sound. Yeah, that's not Chester. No way. That is not Chester. I don't know. It's just I don't like the tone. The tone I don't think is good, and it sounds like she's struggling. I mean, these are incredibly difficult vocal parts. Chester was an incredible vocalist. But I've seen tribute bands where the dude looked like Chester and sounded exactly like him. Yeah, sounds like she's struggling a little bit. Yeah. Oh, he knew it was not the same. I don't know. No. Hold on, he knows. Let me find it. I saw it. You can see it in his face. Oh yeah, he knows. He knows. You know what you did, Mike? Oh yeah, Mike knows what he did. Wow. All right, let's talk about it. So clearly that was not Chester. I think you can hear it. I think that was their last song that they performed in this little showcase. I guarantee, I think this was the first show. I guarantee there were a bunch of industry like people in the crowd. Let's see what this is going to be. And I think you can almost hear, you can hear what the general reaction to this on the internet is within the amount of applause at that clip. Maybe they just didn't add it to the final mix that we heard, but you can visually see the crowd. You know, I've watched Linkin Park videos where they played live with Chester and the crowd was going nuts, nuts. Yeah, she just doesn't sound like Chester. I mean, Chester was amazing because he was melodic, but he could also scream, which is incredibly difficult. You know, she's definitely got more of a punk, hard rock, punk voice, but is that right for Linkin Park? I don't think so. She doesn't have quite the same stage presence as Chester, but that can be practiced over time, you know, and maybe it'll get leagues better over time, but it just doesn't sound like Chester did. But maybe that's not what they wanted. Maybe that's not what they wanted, because they could have gone the Journey route and just got a dude who is an exact clone. Maybe that's what the fans want. It seems like to be online, that's what the people and the fans want. I don't know. I don't want them to just use the name for ticket sales, because they're probably, especially the Mike Shinanoa or whatever his name is, he's got to be used to a level of production and shows that if you were to start a new band, you'd have to go back to small theaters, and it'd be hard after being in Linkin Park to go back to that. So I could totally get why, no matter what, use the name. But I just feel like if you're going to use the name and play the old hits, you got to go the Journey route. You got to find somebody that sounds exactly like it. I've listened to the new song they did. I hate it. It doesn't sound like Linkin Park. It just sounds like generic modern rock, you know, so... Let's look at some comments. Let's see what other people are saying. Nobody cares what I think. Let's look at comments first from that YouTube video that we just watched. There's 6,100 comments on it. I have to admit, I'm sad that Chester isn't here and the band continued on without him. But she's actually not bad. We need to give them a chance. It's a good take. Thumbs up for you, buddy. The hardest part of the ending is starting again. Dude, she surprised the poop out of me. I'm for her staying 100%. No one can replace Chester. No one expects anyone to be able to. I've seen tribute bands that come close, though. Her energy and vocals and passion shows majorly. I'm genuinely excited to see the new era of Linkin Park. This feels like the most respectful way to move on. That was fantastic. She rocks. So the comments on YouTube are very nice. Gotta believe Chester would want his friends and fans to continue to share their music and joy. I'm here for it. Wow, YouTube comments are really nice. Okay, so YouTube community is all for it, apparently. Now let's look at the toxic TikTok community. All right, you know we're on TikTok. You know this shit's going to be toxic as fuck. Now this is Linkin Park from Temu. No Chester, no Linkin Park. Someone says she sounds like JoJo C was screaming, and now I can't unhear it. Dude, I love JoJo. Karma's a bitch. I should've known better. Karma's a bitch. I should've known better. Karma. My name's JoJo C. It's karaoke at this point. Brutal. I can't feel her. I can't feel her. There's no goosebumps. Love the fact that Linkin Park didn't try to replace Chester. Just a new tone of vocal with a tint of Chester. Heart for nice comment. Yay, we liked it. Wrong choice. Painful to watch for sure. This should be illegal. Powerful voice but lacking soul. I kind of agree with that. This is now just a Linkin Park cover band. No, they should have picked Chester from one of the Linkin Park cover bands. Huh. Well, my thoughts are they're going to use the Linkin Park name. I don't know. My thoughts are in the air right now. That I didn't like. That video I just watched, but like I said, that's an incredibly difficult gig. Chester's voice was amazing, so just work out the kinks. You know, keep doing what you're doing. They can do whatever they want, I guess. You know, maybe I don't like the new music. I don't like the new song. I'll listen to the other music, but I guarantee I'm not going to like it. Not really my favorite anyways. So it looks like YouTube likes it. So the concerts were going to be full of YouTube people. TikTok, they hate it. Put it in the comments what you think. If you hate the new singer, put it in the comments. If you think we should give her a chance, put it in the comments. Whatever you want to do, just let me know. I mean, best of luck to them. Grind it out. Long live Linkin Park.